Hello, and welcome to my garden, and welcome to saying yes to life. I'm Delisa Renideo, and I'm filming this in Vilcabamba, Ecuador. In my last episode, I talked about joy as a spiritual practice. And if you missed that episode, you can go back and listen. I'll put the link in the show notes. I've had people ask me, how can I feel joy when there's so much suffering in the world? And you may be asking that same question. It is a deeply important question. And the fact that you're even thinking that way shows that your heart is open and compassionate. And that's good. When we witness or even hear about the pain that others are experiencing, whether it's a friend's grief, violence, and wars in the world, something in us hurts. And that pain is just part of being human. It's what connects us with each other. But sometimes we almost feel like it's our job, our duty, to feel unhappy when others are experiencing pain. I've had people admit to me that they would feel guilty if they could be happy or joyful in the midst of a suffering world. But here's something that isn't often talked about. If we allow that pain to consume us and we fall into despair or hopelessness, we're actually adding to the suffering in the world. Think about that for a minute. Every time we dwell in misery, we emit the frequency of misery outward. And quantum physics shows us what the mystics have always known. We are energetic beings. We emit a field of energy around us. And that energy is contagious. It doesn't just stay here inside of our skin. It goes out from us to those around us and out into the world. And our emotions all have a frequency, and our emotions affect the field around us. So when we're dwelling in the misery, we are increasing the misery in the world. And of course, that's not what we want to be doing. So here's the beautiful truth. When we choose, notice the word choose, to connect with inner joy, not only are we healing ourselves, we're also shifting the energy around us and sending that energy out into the world. Now, this isn't about pretending. It's not about pretending that suffering doesn't exist or that pain isn't happening. It's not about bypassing or numbing our emotions. It's about bringing light into the darkness. And just as if we walk into a dark room and we light just one candle, even one candle can brighten a dark room. So your joy, your real grounded inner joy, adds light to the collective energy of the world. Choosing joy is an action. It's a conscious, powerful response to suffering. And of course, there are times when we're the ones that are facing deep pain and grief. When someone we love has died, or when we have a serious illness, or someone around us that we love is ill, when it might be our home that was lost in a fire or flood, in those moments, we're not meant to try to force joy. We're really meant to just feel our feelings, to feel what we're feeling, to grieve, to rest, to receive help. But here's the miracle of being human. While we're healing, others in the world are holding joy for us. They are carrying the light, their joy, their laughter, their peace. These ripple out into the world, and some of that healing energy reaches us, even if we don't realize it. And when we are strong again, then we will hold the light for someone else. Isn't that a beautiful dance of compassion? That's what it means to be part of a world where joy and sorrow live side by side. They live side by side in us and in the whole world. And so when we are able to choose joy, we are helping it to lift all of life to a higher frequency. So, when you are feeling overwhelmed by the suffering in the world, maybe just try taking a breath. Place your hand on your heart. Think about what you're grateful for. It's not selfish. Your joy matters, and your joy is sacred. And by choosing joy, you are saying yes to life for yourself, for others, for the world. In my next episode, I'm going to continue with the theme of joy by exploring how we can look for the silver lining in the clouds. And then I'll talk about how we can become the silver lining. So thank you so much for joining me today and for saying yes to life and for adding your joy to our world. And if you know some people who may be struggling to find joy in the midst of the suffering of the world, maybe you'd like to share this video with them. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.